Today's video, we are going to be showing how to properly cook a frozen hash brown. Alright, so we're going to want the heat on about 400. This is in a toaster oven, Hamilton Beach. We're going to put toast then on our pan we have here. We're going to put our frozen hash brown like so. Then we put the frozen hash brown in the toaster oven. It's in there. Now we're going to turn this to 20 minutes. We're going to keep our eye on it. Now, a frozen hash brown is really something. It's good, tastes good. There's really nothing wrong with it. It seems like it's a good meal, quality food. I mean, obviously it's not going to be the best thing you've ever eaten, but what do you expect from something that you pay $2.24 from at Walmart? I mean, you can always spice it up with a little bit of ketchup, mustard, barbecue sauce, hot sauce. There's always like, if you're into it, you can always go with like Old Bay. All that stuff can be used on a frozen hash brown. I personally, I'm a fan of doing the hot sauce on my frozen hash browns. I like ketchup as well. I think that's always a good choice. But I always cook them because, I mean, they're a great snack. Have them for breakfast, have them for lunch, have them for dinner. No matter when you have a frozen hash brown, I mean, you're going to be satisfied with it. We're going to take a look here at the hash brown itself cooking. Yeah, there you go. Now, as you can see in here, there it is, heating up. You don't want it to be too soft, too soggy. Like, if you cook it for too long, it'll burn. If you don't cook it for long enough, then it's like, it'll be too soft. And nobody wants a soft hash brown. You need to have a little bit of crisp to it, a little bit of that crunch. And really, I'm pretty excited to eat this hash brown. Whenever you really think about it, hash browns, much like, I mean, they're a potato, so if you like potatoes, you like French fries, you like any of that stuff, you also like a hash brown. Hash browns are pretty cheap. They're a cheap alternative, and they're easy to make. I mean, you can put French fries in the toaster oven too, but they won't turn out as good as a hash brown. You can also get other kinds of hash browns. You can get the ones that are not fully in such like a patty as these ones are. I kind of like my ones that are nice and patty shaped. It's easy to cut, easy to pick up. There's ones that are just strips, sort of they're not for me. Like just strips of potato, basically. They ain't for me. I don't like them. I like hash browns. I like these ones here. You can get them at your local Walmart, and they're pretty cheap. Giant Eagle sells them. Shop and Save sells them. I'm kind of smoking right now. I don't know why. Yeah, I never noticed that. Usually I don't watch my hash brown cook, but today, since we're doing our tutorial, it's best to keep an eye on it, because you don't want it to burn. Every once in a while mine will burn, and it'll be a little upsetting, but that's when you just add a little extra hot sauce or ketchup to it, and it tastes fine. Crack this boy open a little bit. Take a look at it. Yeah. That's cooking alright. So if you follow the tutorial so far, we put the hash brown on the toaster oven pan, turn it to 400, set it on, I guess this probably should be on bake. Well, either way, toast or bake will work. Toast works. I mean, it works fine. It heats the rack, but I feel like bake probably would have worked better. Honestly, I didn't even look at it before I started the video, but since we're already in, I'm not going to restart. It's all going to turn out the same. The hash browns come out fine. But you guys are going to want to keep your eye on that before you guys make your hash browns, because bake is the best setting. Since we're already halfway through the video, approximately, I'm not sure exactly how long we are, we're not stopping this now. That would just be plain silly. But the bake setting is where you want it. And you want to go for about 20 minutes. About 17 to 20 minutes, depending on how crispy you like your hash brown. I work at a grocery store. That's actually not where I got these hash browns, because we weren't at my grocery store that I work at last night shopping. So picked them up, said, hey, I like hash browns. Let's get some. And you know, I have to make sure I'm not spending too much money, because you know, I don't make a whole lot of money working at a grocery store, but I get by. Okay. Anyway, any case, cooked sausage this morning for breakfast. Didn't have a hash brown with it. I had a toaster strudel. But I was thinking of having a hash brown, but I really wanted to make this video for my viewers. I figured it would be very beneficial for everybody, because, you know, sometimes people don't know how to work this sort of stuff. Like, a toaster oven's pretty simple. You just gotta make sure the 3 settings are on right. 400, bake, however long you want it to be. I mean, you could put toast in here. That's how we make our toast. Just set the toast on top of the rack. It does get really hot. Top of the toaster oven here. So be sure to wear an oven mitt when you do that. Hash brown is cooking pretty well. I can just tell, I can smell it. You know, it's alright. Sometimes content's hard to create. Sometimes it's sort of a pain to figure out how the cameras work. I'm clearly not a professional. I just do these videos because I find them enjoyable to make. They're fun for me. They're beneficial for my viewers. Make sure that everybody checks out the other videos on my YouTube channel, because I don't just do tutorials, as probably my viewers know. Some fun stuff. I just like to post, you know, because it's sort of a way of expressing myself, getting myself out there, putting the money on the line. A lot of pro athletes actually have hash browns. I've read. We live near Pittsburgh, and here it is so far. We're still working on it here. Hash brown's not done, but I want to just give you guys a look at it. Yeah, we live near Pittsburgh, and the Trib put out a article, Tribune Review newspaper, put out an article about the diets of athletes not too long ago. And baseball players like Josh Bell, Gregory Polanco, Juju Smith-Schuster, former Pittsburgh Penguin Max Talbot, all were guys that were named in the article, because they also indulge in hash brown. That was one of the many foods that they like. They like, that's sort of like their little snack that they can eat. You know, everybody likes a hash brown every once in a while. What the hell? Unless you don't like hash browns. Some people don't like hash browns. Hey, you know what? If Josh Bell's eating hash browns, he's hitting home runs. That's all we need in this town. Hey, Taco season's coming up. This video is being filmed in February. We're going to hopefully upload soon. Hash browns are good. I should, if I can find the article, I'll link it in the description below, about the diets of pro athletes and how they're similar to everyday people. Because, you know, athletes are people too. Some of them like to just do stuff like normal people sometimes. Oh my God. We're almost done here, folks. The hash brown is getting cooked. It's getting cooked. We have a Hamilton Beach toaster oven here. It works fine. I mean, I recommend it. I've never had a problem with it. As on the front of the toaster oven says, if the contents ignite, keep the door closed, and then unplug the toaster oven. Let it burn. You don't want to pull open the door and expose the fire to the air, because then it'll burst out at you, and then you're in trouble. Just let it burn. That would be a damn waste of a hash brown. That's why it's very hard to burn. It's hard to catch a hash brown on fire. I imagine if you're cooking something that's a little toastier, something will catch fire easier. That may be a concern. But let's be real here. Hash browns are very low risk items to catch on fire. As long as you follow the tutorial, don't be stupid. I mean, if you're gonna put gasoline in your toaster oven, sure it's gonna light, because you're being an idiot. But as long as you're not dumb, you just follow the instructions as I've laid out for you. That's easy as it gets to make a hash brown. We're trying to make these tutorials so that anybody can do it. We don't want you guys to get confused. This is something that any simple person can do. Hey, I'm not a good cook. I'm not a chef, but I know how to make a hash brown. It's not that hard. Very reasonable. Very realistic to make a hash brown like this. Next step, as the hash brown nears its end, grab a fork. Just set that fork there for the moment. Grab ourselves a paper plate. This is cooking on a budget for you guys. You want to have something, have a little snack? This is what you want. More videos will be coming up. Yeah. I like making videos. It's fun. It's a fun hobby. 2:13 in the afternoon. Good time to make a hash brown. Hash browns, they're just potatoes, form, shape, shredded seasoned potato hash browns. What do we got in there? Vegetable oil, multiple different oils like soybean oil, canola oil, yellow corn flour, modified potato starch, salt, dextrose, sodium acid, pyrophosphate to promote color retention. It may also contain traces of wheat. Really ignore the instructions on the back of the toaster, on the back of the patties, the hash brown patties, and we are done. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Explain to your friends and family how to make hash browns, because I'm about to show you guys the most exciting hash brown of all. We're going to shut the toaster oven back off. Take a look at that hash brown. And we're now going to drop the hash brown. As you can see, it's definitely cooked all the way through. Some dishes left by our roommate, Justin Kessler. Don't mean to dox him, but I mean, he's kind of he leaves a mess. Boy knows how to make a mess. He's on a keto diet right now. Oh yeah. But in any case, here's our hash brown. Add a little bit of hot sauce for extra flavor. Let's try it. Hear that crunch? Hear that crisp? That's what you want to hear. It's the best strategy for a hash brown. Fully cooked. Nice flavor. Add salt to it if you'd like. And there you go. How to cook a hash brown. I'd like to send a shout out to Texas Pete, original hot sauce, solid hot sauce, and into anybody who tries this recipe. Hey, go for it. It's worth a shot. Not very expensive. Guaranteed to like it. Have a good one.